And what's the chatter you're hearing coming off of the All-Star weekend itself? Ratings up for the game, obviously, but I mean, Adam Silver's trophy presentation. Well, congratulations, to the East. It was telling, to say the least. But the numbers were up, and I was talking in my household about Sabrina versus Steph significantly. So, what are you hearing? What's the few days later chatter you're hearing about it, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, on Saturday night, Sabrina and Steph definitely got the most excitement out of the crowd. And I spoke to Steph Curry late Saturday night, and just hearing him talk about that competition, how much joy he had from that competition. And when he was watching Sabrina Ionescu shoot and score 26 points from the NBA three-point line, like his confidence was getting lower and lower. He's starting to sweat. He was starting to feel it. But then he goes out there and shows exactly why he's the greatest shooter of all time, has 29 points. But that probably was the most exciting event of All-Star Weekend from the fans' perspective, player perspective, league perspective. Obviously, everyone was down about the All-Star game. Anytime two teams score almost 400 points in the All-Star game, that's not the recipe for a successful competitive All-Star game. But, I think you have to look within if you're the players to figure out the competitiveness that it takes, especially down the stretch of games. I know one thing. This is from the NBPA as well. Andre Iguodala, Larry Bird, Dr. J all went into that pregame locker room on Sunday, told the players, this is why we have the God-given ability to go out and compete, play defense, play hard, show why we're the greatest players in the world. We want you guys to do that. And then the players end up, it ends up being really a layup fest. So we'll see how and if the NBA can change things up for next year.
So they did go into the locker room, huh? They did. And so what happened? Because Joe Dumars apparently was supposed to be, or not supposed to, he delivered significant messages to these players as well leading up. So what happened?
Yeah, Andre Iguodala, the NBPA executive director, Larry Bird, Julius Erving, Dr. J, we know those guys are legends. One of the two of the greatest players in the history of the game. They all went into the pregame locker room, and the messages that they gave the players is there's a reason why you're here. We're here to show why we're the greatest players in the world, and that comes through competition. It comes through playing defense, playing hard. Obviously, that message did not seem like it was received.
It did not. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.